And now, Jersey Joe's Cartoon Comedy Club. Scared of the dentist.
Isn't going to the dentist the absolute worst? I'm terrified every time. I admit it. I mean, in the hundreds of years of medical science, we still gotta strap you down to a chair and insert all these weird tools and devices into you. I mean, you're strapped in there like it's an alien abduction. Why do dentists still use those bite wing x-rays? Those things are awful. We've got high-tech scanners at the airport, we've got heat-seeking cameras that can see through buildings, yet dentists shove this giant oversized contraption into your mouth, force you to gag, and then shoot you full of radiation. Once again, like an alien abduction. And they always say, oh, it won't hurt, and then it does. And here it comes. How about that unmistakable smell when they saw into your mouth when they're filling a cavity? And when they are filling that cavity, I'm just waiting for my final destination moment. You got a guy with a saw in your face. Yeah, that's equaling Hollywood gold. The whole experience is just a horror story. And then you get the bill. And then there's dental insurance. No one understands it, and that's the way they like it. Yeah, I see that one person back in the back. Clearly you work for Delta Dental, right? You pay for dental coverage, right? That doesn't really cover anything. And yet there's still somehow that painful bill that no amount of Novocaine is gonna take away. In fact, they'll charge you for that too. Speaking of Novocaine, a few years ago, I had a cavity filled in a front tooth, and my dentist brings out, that giant needle, puts it in, and hits the nerve. Oh my God, it was the worst pain of my life. It was like biting down on a live electrical wire, just like we all know what it's like to bite down on a live electrical wire. I could feel every nerve in my head lighting up in my face. I broke out in a cold sweat. I jumped out of the chair. Might have wet myself a little bit. But hey, it totally worked. I was super numb, and it numbed my anger as well, and fear. But there was this hole now in the bottom of my mouth that was there for the next year where he totally hit that. And yet, every time I ate corn on the cob, somehow one of those little kernels found its way to parallel park right in that hole and hurt like hell. Nice little souvenir reminder of that painful day. So the last time I went to the dentist, I could hear this woman screaming in pain in the room next door. Then it turned out to be a rather large man that I would never tell this story to his face or I'll require more dental surgery. I have bad teeth and I hate them. When I was growing up, my family couldn't afford braces or anything, and thanks to the Trump tariffs, I can't afford them now as an adult. I think I want to get those fake veneers and teeth that they sell in those infomercials. You know they work for 4 easy payments of $39.95, but if I call in 20 minutes, hey, they'll knock off one of those easy payments. Easy payments, isn't it great? But I asked my dentist, should I be worried about all these cavities? He said I should be more worried about my drinking and my diet. My dentist always asks if I floss. Come on, man, they know we're all lying to them. Nobody flosses all the time. And why, again, hasn't technology not caught up with that? I mean, the only thing that likes string in its mouth is a cat. My dentist gave me some other bad news recently, though. He's like, Joe, you need a crown. And I'm like, yes, finally my chance to be king. I just want to know if it comes with a kingdom or more debt. My dentist says, Joe, you have a sweet tooth. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. That's why I keep feeding it. Why is it, though, dentists want to have a full-blown conversation with you when you're strapped out of that chair, you've got all kinds of objects in your mouth, gauze, the dentist's fingers, and he wants to have a full discussion on War and Peace. Or my dentist, the New York Yankees. It's when I'm strapped to that dentist chair, though, that I realize how small and vulnerable I am in life, because nothing like slobbering into a bib and having someone just make fun of your brushing skills. And then the dentist gets that hook-looking thing and digs into my gums like he's Conan trying to dig up a manhole on 34th Street, or an invasive pat-down from the TSA. But hey, I got a really cool dentist. He sees I show up, he wears his Yankee scrubs. I mean, he's a really good guy, and he's got all my money. And hey, I got your attention, so while you're here, click the like, subscribe button for all the fun on the Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. Lots more comedy and games waiting for you right here every week. All right, Jersey Joe and your friend here saying thanks for watching, keep brushing, and I'll see you next time, I hope.